to see your name put on the record board, removing that other name, the one person you've been chasing all this time to be. It's one of the best feelings of accomplishment I know. Swimming was one of the best sports I've ever done. Not only did I excel at it, but I met one of the most influential people in my life, Kendall Peak. Kendall had coached swim for over 20 years, and I know I wasn't his best swimmer, but me and Kendall had a special relationship. Kendall taught me how to become the best version of myself by stepping out of my comfort zone, showing compassion, and when times got rough, how to power through those difficult times. Kendall Peak taught me more than just swim. He taught me how to become a better man. Kendall taught me how to be the best version of myself. When I was younger, I used to be very shy and timid, and I wouldn't want to talk to anybody unless I was spoken to first. But seeing Kendall talk to anybody that would walk into the pool showed me that I didn't have to be nervous to meet new people and talk to them. Even when I did talk to new people, I'd mumble a lot, and I wouldn't be really clear and confident with what I'd say. But anybody who knows me today knows that I talk a lot, and I'm not very nervous to talk to anybody anymore. That's because I knew that Kendall could talk about candy, heavy machinery, and anything in between. That really taught me that how to have a conversation with someone, not to be nervous speaking to someone, and that just really brought me my confidence up as I was speaking. Kendall also showed compassion. If he knew someone was having a bad day, he'd do the little things to cheer them up. Whether it was bring them a soda or some cookies, just a little thing that would bring their day up. That really made a difference in my life and always would make a bad day a good day. One of the coolest things Kendall did though was that he would take his wife out to Taco Bell every Tuesday, and then they'd go to Walmart after. It really showed me that it's not the fancy dinner or the expensive gift, just being around someone that you love and being the best version of yourself. Me and Kendall did have some great victories, but we didn't win every race, and we didn't hurdle every obstacle with ease. Kendall would come up with some of the hardest workouts I've done. That would really force me to push through them, both mentally and physically, in order to power through the workout. Even after all these hard workouts, failure still happened. One time at States, I needed to place 16th to qualify for finals. I placed 17th. As you know, I would have been very upset, and I was. Before I even got out of the pool, I already had tears running down my cheeks. And before Kendall could come over and comfort me, I was in the locker room with a towel over my head, sobbing my eyes out. But then I heard the keys that Kendall always had at his hip, jangling as he ran into the locker room. And I kind of perked up because I thought he was going to come comfort me. But he did the opposite. He threw the towel off my head, and he grabbed me by the shoulder, and he dragged me out onto the deck, and he told me I was going to go swim my last race. At this point, I was in no mental state to go swim, but he forced me to. This lesson was so meaningful to me because it showed me that through failure, you can still power through and find success. Because that day, I swam one of the best times I've ever done in my life. My parents had always told me I was like a son to Kendall, and I never really understood that until one day. Every year, Kendall would take me out to go golfing, and then after golfing, we'd go out to eat. So one day after golfing, on our way to the restaurant, Kendall pointed to a store, and he said my son used to work there. I knew Kendall had kids, but I didn't know too much about them. As I was looking back at Kendall, I saw a tear running down his cheek. I didn't know what to say. Kendall was the most positive man in my life. I'd never seen him be negative or say anything negative ever. So after just a couple moments of confusion, I finally said, "What's wrong, Kendall?" And he said, "My son would have been 41 today." And that's when it hit me. My shoulders dropped, my heart sank. And that's when I really knew that I was like a second son to Kendall. Because all these years, he'd been taking me out on his late son's birthday. And that's how much I meant to him. One of the most powerful experiences in my life also taught me one of the most powerful lessons. That positivity is powerful. And positivity can get you through anything in life. Kendall taught me more than swimming. He taught me how to be a better person. And while our relationship was built on swim, that was probably the least important thing about it. Through example, he showed me how to become the best version of myself by stepping out of my comfort zone and showing compassion. And also firsthand, how to power through difficult times and hurdle those tough obstacles in life. If I had one regret in Kendall and I's relationship, it'd be that I never actually said the words, "I love you, Kendall."